How many times have you left home wondering, did I remember to lock the door? How many times did you need to give someone access to your home and you weren't even there? In this video, I'll be partnering with Tapo to take a look at the Tapo DL110. If you're not familiar with Tapo by TP-Link, they're a smart home brand trusted by over 38 million users worldwide. Their mission is simple: make smart technology accessible, reliable, and easy to use. From cameras to lighting and automation, Tapo helps simplify daily routines, cut down chores, and give you peace of mind. And right at the center of that vision is the Tapo DL110. This is the best lock at the price point. Let's go ahead and get started. First up, let's get this out of the box and see what all we're working with. All right, so right up top here, we have the Tapo DL110, the inside unit and the outside unit. Here's the mounting plate. We have a template here as well. This is the quick start guide and owner manual. Here is the 10,000 milliamp hour rechargeable battery. We got a set of keys here because even though this is a smart lock, you can still unlock it with a trusty set of keys. This came with a USB-A to USB-C charge cable to keep that battery charged. We've got various screws and bolts for mounting. Here we have our latch bolt and strike plate. Getting this set up was super easy. It only took me about 10 minutes to totally install this from start to finish. I started out by charging the battery. It came with about 50% charge and took about an hour or so to top it off. From there, I installed the latch bolt and the strike plate. The keypad goes on the outside and attaches to the mounting plate on the inside. I kind of threaded the wire through the hole and lined up the locking mechanism with the latch bolt. Once I had that screwed in and in place, I made sure it was nice and lined up. Then all I needed to do was install the inside unit with the thumb latch. From there, I inserted the battery and was able to get this set up through the application. Getting this linked up to the application was very easy, and the app walked me through the entire process. Once everything was set up on the application, I was able to register fingerprints, get PIN codes set up for members of my family. Like I mentioned, this was super easy. It only took about 10 minutes, and I feel like anybody could do this. The first thing that really stood out about this lock was definitely the user-friendly design. No matter how you prefer to unlock the door, there are several different options here. So they do have a very quick fingerprint scanner. Whenever I unlock with my fingerprint, the moment I rest my finger on the scanner, it automatically begins unlocking the door. So it's super fast, super accurate, and I didn't experience any misreads when testing the lock. You also have the pin pad where you can enter in your own personal lock code, and I did like the fact that as soon as you press the series of numbers, it unlocks the door. You don't have to remember to press the check button like you do on many other locks. If you live in a crowded neighborhood, maybe in an apartment complex or something like that, and there's people around you whenever you enter your door, I do like the fact that this includes peek-proof passcodes, so you can actually enter in a random series of numbers. As long as your code is in the middle of that random series, it will still unlock the door. If there's someone looking over your shoulder, they won't be able to record your PIN code. And of course, if all else fails, there's the old trusty traditional key. It's always nice to have that traditional key option in case the battery runs out and you don't have a spare power bank to put enough charge on the lock. And speaking of the battery, the DL110 has some of the best battery life that I've seen on a smart lock. This includes a 10,000 milliamp hour rechargeable battery that only takes a couple hours to fully charge. And with that full charge, you're gonna get about 12 months of daily use. Now that's compared to about 6 to 8 months with other smart locks on the market. And I definitely think that's a major advantage. When the battery's low on juice, you will receive a notification so that you've got plenty of time to charge it, but if somehow the battery does run out, there is a USB-C port on the bottom of the lock so that you can charge that with any USB-C power cable, or if you have a battery bank, you can charge it up enough so that you can enter the premise. This smart lock is packed with plenty of premium security features like auto lock. Whenever you unlock the door and exit the building, you don't even have to worry about turning around and locking it. It will auto lock if you have that feature enabled. You can customize the auto lock timer from 15 seconds all the way to 15 minutes. There's even an option to schedule the deactivation of the auto locks. So if there's a time of day when you know that you're going to be in and out quite often, then you can set that up on a schedule so that you don't have to worry about locking and unlocking the door. When suspicious activity is detected, like too many failed attempts, the lock will automatically lock down and it'll send you a notification letting you know that suspicious activity has occurred. One thing that I really like is the detailed activity log. You can actually see the individuals who have unlocked and locked the door using their fingerprint or passcode. You can even see when a doorbell has been rang. That could be important if you were out and you were expecting a visitor. You'd know that they stopped by. With the application, I'm able to unlock or lock the door remotely. So if I happen to be in car line and one of the kids is at the door and needs to get in, I can unlock it right there from my vehicle. This does have smart home integration. It's very easy to set this up with Google Home, Amazon Alexa, or even Samsung SmartThings. Most of my devices are set up with Google Home, so I did the same with the DL110, and it was as easy as jumping in the Google Home app, hitting the plus sign, finding Tapo, and linking up the Tapo account with the Google account. The lock showed up in my Home app, and I was able to control it from the Home app along with all the rest of my other smart devices, and I could even use voice commands to unlock and lock the door. Okay. Lock the front door.
Lock.
There are plenty of other features that make this super convenient. It does have a built-in doorbell, so I like the fact that it's a 2-in-1 device. Not only is it a door lock, but it also is a doorbell, so you don't have to worry about buying two devices. If you're expecting someone and they ring the doorbell, you can unlock the door from your app without even having to get up and answer the door. Within the application, you're able to set up one-time passcodes and guest codes, so if you have someone that needs to enter your house, maybe a service worker or a family member, you can give them one-time access or give them a guest code. This is also great if you run rental properties or maybe an Airbnb and you need to change the code for different guests. You're able to do that remotely in the application. The Tapo DL110 is definitely built to last. It includes a weatherproof design, so you don't have to worry about this getting wet or being damaged by inclement weather. The lock is also BHMA Grade 2 certified, so it's good for up to 400,000 uses and offers strong resistance to force and wear, making this safer than most other locks on the market. Overall, if you're looking for a feature-packed smart lock that's easy to use and affordable, then the Tapo DL110 is definitely a great option. I like the fact that it has that super fast fingerprint reader and that it has the doorbell built in, so I don't have to buy a separate device. I'll be sure to leave links in the description so you can find out more information about the Tapo DL110 and purchase one for yourself. That about wraps it up for this video. Thanks guys for watching. Be blessed. I'll see you in the next one.